I got an achievement for starting the game. Okay. Damn it. Why me? Why did you kill that person? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Does he have a hole in his head? Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Well, that's a we know who the culprit is now. What's the mystery? It's just that guy. Defendant lobby number 2. Alright. Boy, am I nervous. Well, yeah. You shouldn't be. You already know who the culprit is. Oh, they could do the options still. Okay, wait. Yeah, there's gotta be some sound. Text box transparency. Okay. And then vibration off. Yeah, we'll shake the screen. That should be fine. Alright. Oh yeah, and you can save. Yeah, we want to save what we just did. Yeah. Okay. In case we lose, we can always come back to this point. How many saves do you get? 10? Well, I'm never gonna lose. Because I'm really good. Yeah, so, yeah, like I was saying, little known fact about myself. I actually come from a family of, both sides of my family are full of lawyers. My mother was, a lawyer. My dad's side of the family is just full of personal injury lawyers. My dad himself was a court stenographer and managed, you know, people who wanted to be that and sent them to court, and just a lot of my family has ties to just the court and the legal system, and, and here I am on Twitch streaming video games with my film degree. Oh, hello, tits. Hiya, Chief. So I should know what's going on, because I am pretty well acquainted with how everything works in the American legal system, but I don't know if this is the American legal system. It might be the Japanese one. So I'll tell you if something's fucked up. I'll give you a full description of what's going down if there's any bullshit, and we'll take it from there. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Can we see our protagonist? It's actually because I owe him a favor. That you're gonna defend him in court for murder? A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. You probably shouldn't defend your own friend. Like, you shouldn't know the guy you're... I'll just keep going. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. We get it. You've said it like 3 times. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Everyone's gonna have the same voice, by the way. There's gonna be no variation. Your eyes look like dartboards. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Well, you said it, yeah. It's good observation. You'll be perfect for this case. We'll use your expertise. It sounds like he wants to die. Yes, Oh, my friend. Galaxy eyes. Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty, tell them I'm guilty. Give the death sentence, I ain't afraid to die. You Okay, well, we're not off to a good start, dude. I'm trying to keep you from getting killed. It's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? You just said you did it, dude! You confessed, and then you're like, nah, I didn't do it. What? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Do you not know what you're being charged with? They usually tell you when they arrest you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. It's kind of fucked up, but this is your first case? Wait, this is not your first case, is it? Your first case is a murder case? How the fuck did that happen? How did you possibly land this? Were you like the state of... No, even if you were the state-appointed attorney, they wouldn't give you a fucking murder case. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. He's also killed 7 people. One thing I can say, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one. You keep saying it, we get it. We're your friends, you owe him a favor, we get it. Oh boy. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Oh, jumping right to it. Court is now in session. What? I didn't even prepare my case. What am I doing? I thought I got to play. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, you're the defense. Let's get that straight. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yeah, it is. How did you get here? I'm a little nervous. Don't tell him that. I'll smell your fear, dude. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Oh, it's a tutorial level. Okay. I see now. For video games purposes, we gotta make it cool. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test. I think we should have a tutorial level. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, gulp. Hands shaking. This test will consist of a few simple questions. You got it. Please state the name of the defendant. Well, it's not me, and it's a guy, so this is the guy. Defendant? Well, that's lit. What? You should know this. What happens if I get one wrong? Keep your wits about you, and you'll do. Was that it? No. Okay. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I was never once told what the victim's name is. Are you fucking kidding? Yeah, you're telling me, dude. You don't even know the victim's name. It was never told to me. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab. Alright, thanks. Attorney badge. I have a badge? You don't... Oh, maybe that's a Japanese thing, I don't know. Child... Oh, I read that as child's autopsy report. That's not the right case, I guess. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt force trauma. If I drink a lot, it'll only make me better at legal bullshit, so... Okay. Her name's Cindy. Thanks, Chief. Check it often. Do it for me, please. Mr. Wright, who is the victim? It's Cindy, my best friend, who's dead now. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. What was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. I read it. The murder report, the coronary report was just like 2 sentences, but it told me that at least. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Let me just make sure this is coming through. Okay. We're good. Okay. So we're gonna proceed with the case. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright, now that you fucking know what happened in your case. Oh shit. Thanks, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Oh, is this Winston Payne? This is the only character I know. Because his name is Winston Payne. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. Why was... okay. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. And the court accepts it into evidence. So this is the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Oh, I'm gonna use tab. Okay. So it's a statue. This is what he killed the girl with. Okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? What, just... Do you not know how to be a fucking lawyer? You should know this. What you do, you wait for cross, dude. You can't, like... Okay. Can I object to any fucking leading questions or shit like that? Larry gets excited easily. Did we go over, like, what he's supposed to say? Wait, he's the witness? How is he the witness? This is his case. The prosecution? I thought the defense... Okay, we're just gonna go. Watch it, buddy. Don't kill him. What is that face? We're great together. We're Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. But she's dead. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. How do you fucking know that? She just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean? Is there a way I can object? No, lies. Is there a way I could tell him to fucking calm down? Your Honor, the victim's passport, according to this, he's losing all fucking credibility. There's no point in me even talking to this character anymore. His passport's added to the court record. This is bringing back the days of fucking middle school mock trial for me. I had... My mom was a lawyer, and she came to my middle school to start a mock trial club, and we were really good. We were the best in the state, because my mom's an awesome lawyer, and the kids were somewhat competent. And I joined the mock trial club because there was a girl in it that I liked because she had an English accent, and I thought that was cool. And she wanted to be an actor, I guess, so she won the mock trial, and I was like, yeah, I'll join mock trial. But I think my mom would have just made me anyway if I didn't. We were good, though. I didn't... I'd rather not remember. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddy. Whoa. I didn't expect that to be in this game. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Well, that's... You can clearly see what kind of woman Mr. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts. What do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth. Yeah, do I get to object? I know it's a tutorial, but, like, I'd like to... No, just... Yeah, object. Objection. Well, you can't... But do it, like, in a proper way. Don't just shout that out. That question is irrelevant to this case. But please, just... You have to go through the motions, dude. Oh, he winced in pain. I see. Get it? Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's sheet and she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Ah, this is not a great start. Yeah, let's continue with the fucking trial. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. I believe the accused motives is clear to everyone. Ugh, come on. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you make a testimony? Like, what's the deal here? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You can't say that, dude. What do I do? Just tell him the answer. Well, you can't lie in court. Have him answer honestly. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Is it like a hand sign thing? Okay. Alright, yeah, I was there, I went. Well, that doesn't make him guilty. Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. What the fuck was that? The defendant is lying. Shit. Don't lie in court, dude. We'd like to call a witness who proves Mr. Butts was lying. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Did that dude from the cutscene come to testify at his own crime's trial? Is he gonna show up? Wait. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit? The stand. Oh, it's like saw it. He saw it. Your Honor, I think we have to submit into evidence that this guy's a fucking fake name for sure. Also, he's the Happy Mask salesman from the Legend of Zelda games, so how credible could he really be? You played that one, right, Your Honor? You played Majora's Mask. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sot, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Okay, so... Wait, why did they get 2 witnesses? I didn't get to go. I didn't even get to cross-examine. What the fuck is happening? I know, okay, it's a tutorial. I just gotta stick with it for a little bit. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in their apartment wasn't working. Well, you said you didn't go inside. And then you said you were in her apartment. Can I... Objection! Your Honor? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. That's more of an opinion, if anything. I don't know about that. You can, though! It's full of contradictions! Why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? At the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Oh, it's gonna come in handy later, I bet. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Was it a landline or something? Some cordless phones don't function normally. The phone that Mr. Sod used was one of those. Your Honor, this fucking happened. Here's a piece of paper. Here's a stick of gum. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. It's time. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross- Thank you. Good. You have to know what a cross-examination is, dude. You're a fucking lawyer. Come on. What am I supposed to do? Dude! Please! You supposedly passed the bar exam, and you don't know what a cross-examination is. Is this guy really a lawyer? I don't believe he's a real lawyer. Let's see the validity of his badge. Oh, hi. How's it going? We're playing court night. No, that's all good. We're gonna arrest some culprits, or defend some culprits. I'm not the prosecution or anything. But thanks for the consideration. If you'd like to tag along with us on this legal adventure, feel free to, add your input. Was there a crown next to your name? Is your client guilty? How do I prove he's not? Do you even know he's not? It's in the evidence. Why aren't you the lawyer? You're better than me. You should just be the fucking lawyer. There's bound to be a yeah, I found like 2. Okay. Find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. And once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Yeah, open the court record and point out the contradiction. Yeah, okay, so where's his testimony? How do I get that? No, not the blood. Okay.